Hey guys, welcome back to the Lazy Tech Guys. Today is the first day of doing a question answer session. It isn't live, so it's kind of hard to have a real conversation, but maybe we can do that in the future. This was kind of an impromptu thing. Told a gentleman that we might, or a person, I don't know, dude, I can't remember, that we probably do something like this. And so I'm just going to scroll through the comments and just see if we can answer some of the questions, because I figure one person has it, other people do, and not everybody usually go read the comment because you don't have time to. I know I don't go always reading the comments unless I'm really digging for something. Getting some good comments, and I appreciate that from you guys. A lot of them just simple comments, and yes, consumer tech Farmer Joe, get that off there, it's flashing. I am having the same problem with the app cache cleaner. Does not work on 6 or 7. I don't have any 6 devices, but on my 7 device, it does not work. I've had to use the other application that I think you put out in your video, the cache cleaner super. It's the one that I'm using on that phone, just not automatic. But I've got an idea to help with that. It's gonna be part of a tutorial series I plan on doing. Appreciate the comments, Michael. Oh yes, Sigma Chicken. So I don't know if it was a dude or not, but he put in here wanting to know why you're getting this. Are you still watching? I really wanted to touch base on this a little bit more. I'm gonna pull up. So Sigma Chicken, yeah, asked that question, are you still watching? Why does that keep coming up? And my reply was, I really think it's got to do with their terms of service. And I really, really believe that. Because if we pop over here to Perks Terms of Service, and you come down here to number 27, and you really read this number 27, get in there and look at that. Right here, look at that. It is against their terms of service to earn through applications about any user activity for any extensive period of time determined at their sole discretion or Perk's sole discretion. So that in itself, guys, is what I think is why they do that, because it helps them determine whether you're watching. Because in reality, Perk has no device limits. Everybody says 5. That seems to be the golden number that you can run on an app and not get nailed for. However, there's really no limit. It's just you're not having any activity, and that's against their terms. So I really think that's where that comes from, is they're trying to determine that. I could be completely wrong, but that is how their terms of service reads. And so that's why I answer that question in that way. And I appreciate the fact that that we should get more views and subs. I totally agree with that, but I can't control that one. And neither can anybody else here. And Joseph, I appreciate you always making comments and stuff. I like the fact that you use a RAM cleaner, and you left that link there. So I haven't checked that out, but I definitely will be checking that out. And then you asked, do we run any earning websites? And the answer to that right now is no. We have used like Earn Honey and some others, but I stopped earning Earn Honey outside of the Super Pop quiz, because I had things running. We just never got paid for them. We tried it and we just weren't getting paid. So maybe with this update, we can get some payments going, and maybe that'll be cool. I don't know. I thought maybe we were banned, but I went and tried some other stuff and have earned on some other websites, but nothing that I'm willing to put out and recommend at this point in time. So we're still kind of messing around trying to figure that what's going to work. It's hard to determine what's good in phone farming and what's just junk. And then Farmer Joe asked if we were in part of any Facebook groups. No, haven't got into any Facebook groups. I need to check out his Facebook group. We need to do that. I think one of the other guys have checked that out, but I have not got in there myself. And so I need to get that done. I need to take a look at that group. I haven't checked out the cash room either. I am not a social butterfly by any means. In fact, I do not like social very much at all. So I don't do a lot of that, which is kind of really, you know, oxymoron considering that I do basically all the voiceovers for the channel. So that's kind of crazy, but that's just how it is. And definitely trying out YoTV. Um, is Earn Honey naturally passive? I think so when it works. Super Pop Quiz is, I think, is really pretty passive. There's a few times you got to mess with it, but that's anything. I think that's really cool that he made 10 grand. I think there's some guy making, sure people make more, but you know, that's pretty cool. In our area, we don't make that much. Wish we did. And no, Yoloto is not working as far as I can tell, unless they changed it with the recent update. I think they just did an update a few days ago, if I remember seeing that correctly, and so maybe they fixed that. I am not sure. Maybe somebody can comment whether they have fixed that or haven't fixed that. Let's see here. And I have no clue why it's not increasing. I've had the same issue, so I can't give that answer to that. Why? And that's exactly, so I'm not the only one having problems why they're watching videos, but it's not working. And yeah, don't shrink the site. I've left them full screen, one window, and still nothing. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Glad everybody's liking the information. Will this still work? Gift loop. Gift loop is something I need to talk about in a future video. I have added it back to my routine, but not in the way that we were using gift loop. So I do need to talk about that at some point in the. It doesn't work, and it does work, but not like it used to. I mean, nothing like what it used to. I mean, I've made tons of money on gift loop. We had at one point we had most of our phones on gift loop because it would just earn while it charged, and we paid for our Netflix account for the business here for like almost a year with running gift loop. We had paid for it for quite a while, and then the earnings just went bottomed out like many apps do. Let's see. And yeah, things happen. So I think we're kind of down there, guys. So that was just I just kind of wanted to run through them. I know I kind of rambled through some of that, but I did want to just kind of run through. And I appreciate everybody that comments and everybody that's going to check out the videos to see where we're at. I think I'm going to do this on a regular basis on Thursdays. If you're leaving questions, if you're not leaving questions, we'll figure that out as we go. Really, it's just kind of hard to determine what we're going to do. Like I said, I just wanted to have a day to do. Was going to do it on Fridays. That didn't really pan out. So I think if we can do this, if I can just grab it and do a quick run through and answer questions, I will do that. I will try to still answer questions and comments. You know, we will try to do that. There's several of us here that goes through these, and we try to do a Monday to Friday, answer as many questions as we can. But I think just a run through and overview might be a good thing. If you guys don't like this, then make sure you comment down below and say, nah, this sucks, don't do it. Or if you guys like it, you know, make a comment, yeah, let's keep doing this, let's review. If you do like it, hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit that dislike button. Let us know what you think of doing something like this, and we can change the presentation of the way we're doing this, you know, as we move along. This was just kind of impromptu, see what we want to do here. Anyway, guys, I hope you did like the video, and again, remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and remember, the day's what you make it. Let's make it a good one.